My people, I want to show you one of the reasons why we are shouting that Nigeria cannot be better. Maybe by this present, by all those politicians that is coming to rule Nigeria, Nigeria can never be better by those people. Perhaps if we pray, God permit, if a good governance, a good politicians will get into power, we will be hoping. But God have helped us long time ago. But we, the people of Nigeria, we don't help ourselves. Now, we show you one of the reasons why this country can never be better. At this level of this 21st century, this country is still like this. Just lost hope. But it's only a pity. It's a pity that some of us, some Nigerians don't even know what is going on in this their country. I want to play you a video. One of the reasons why Nigeria can never be better by all those politicians coming from decades now, from 1999, from decades. I will show you one of the reasons out of many reasons. Just watch this video as I put it here.
Nigeria, you see Dangote cement. Wait for it. Just wait for it. No, now, come on. What was all this? If you say na tide road, Junko.
That is a very short clip, a short video that caught my attention. That the reason why we have been shouting from decade now that Nigeria can never be better. Out of many reasons of ethnic or tribal or multiple languages. But this is one of the reasons. At this level of global transformation, at this level of technology, this kind art or this kind drama is still going on in the biggest, largest black nation on earth, Nigeria, and the most richest lands or the most richest black country in Africa. This kind of thing is still going on in Nigeria. This kind of suicide is still going on in the country of this level of technology, this level of civilization. That is the main reason that Nigeria at this level can never be better. It's unfortunate that a lot of Nigerians don't even know what is going on in their own country. A lot of them, maybe they will say, oh, I don't care. It's not my business. If they would like, then let them do whatever they want to do. Many people have been talking. Perhaps we are just like to say, for I do respect, to just count you among unliving things. You are not living things. Because if you did not know what is going on in your own land, you are living. You are rearing your children, or you are living as a youth. You don't know what your politicians are doing and what is going on in your land, what is going on in your motherland. You are on non-living things. For I do respect, because it's a pity at this level. At this level, everybody's looking for a better life in this computer age. But you are still say, oh, I don't care. Even though they do whatever they want to do, I will not die on the case. No. And I will show you another thing. This one is a currency that Nigeria is still throwing around. Nigeria is still moving on the currency. You know, before I show you that disgusting currency, I will tell us this. Even as this video you watch is Dangote truck loaded. Dangote truck loaded. And it's still moving on the road. Will I say on the public area, the urban area, loaded with a lot of large kilo of cement, driving without tire, only wheel on the public area. Now, this is where we come to the government. We should not say only the president is causing what is going on in Nigeria. No, it's not just only the president, but with the president, we must be blamed for this. If you go to other civilized country or other countries, perhaps that if something is not going right, the president will call the person in charge, maybe in agriculture, maybe in the housing, maybe in the economically issues. The president will call the minister in charge. That is where the president comes for blame. We blame the president because the president feels concerned of what is going on in the country, because he is the main pioneer and the main root and the main cause of what is going on. Because the president, instead of shining his energy and good governance to the people, to the citizens, to protect lives and property, is busy shining his own energy and money and time to parties, to their own electional parties. So the citizen is not the interest, is not the priority of the government. The property is not even they are even destroying the property the more. They are even destroying the citizens the more. We can't how many numbers of the citizens that they killed, then that died. Even in Plateau, we can't many numbers of Christians that are then killed. So they are not interest of your life. They are not even interest of your property. Now, this truck supposed to be banned. The owner of this truck the license supposed to collect from him. The government supposed to withdraw the license. See, is deliberately to just buy the citizens. By the recent what happened, I think last 2 months ago, concerning killings in Edo State, killings in everywhere by this same company. But no government that will caution this man, that will put this man on check, apart from the president now. So if the president failed from his duty to hold the ministers in charge responsible, then the president also failed. Now, who is the minister of this? They will call it the minister of transportation, or the minister of works, or fruits of works. Yes, the minister of transportation. Is he the minister of transportation? Is it Umahi? Or the minister of roads, of works? So minister of transportation supposed to be held responsible for this. Because this alone, even though you have not crushed anybody yet, is already suicide. Even the life of the driver himself does not even love his life. But for this, let's be sincere to ourselves. So even the life of the driver supposed to be guided by the president. This driver is supposed to be checked in the brain, take it to the hospital or wherever they used to check brain. Let them check it and take proper treatment. Because normal human being cannot go with this kind of suicide, with this kind of thing. Normal, if your brain is normal intact, you cannot put this on the road. You cannot even step on the steering. It's because you are not normal. You don't even love your life. Then why did the government now fighting for your life? If you cannot love your life, why is the government fighting for your life? They can't fight for your life. They can't secure your life. They can't protect your life because you don't love your life. There is no sensible driver, maybe in other countries, that would take this truck without tire and begin to drive on the road only in Nigeria. That is why the reason why that we said Nigeria will never walk again. If you put in your hope, oh, one day, you will be hopeless. Oh, you will just be hopeless. Let's be sincere to ourselves. Let's be sincere. So a lot of people supposed to be held responsible for this. Then the Minister of Transportation, the driver, the company, who's going to hold them responsible is supposed to be the president. Since the Minister of Transportation is supposed to hold the company responsible and the driver responsible and the management of this company. So the Minister of Transportation fail for his duty. The government fail for their duty. The Minister of Transportation fail for their duty. The companies also fail for their duty. Who's going to hold who responsible? Even the governor of the state they are driving this truck for, the governor is also responsible. You cannot come to my state with this kind of truck if you are from another state. You can't enter because there's my people are walking around in the street, in the state. You cannot go with this truck. You can't go with this truck. You're supposed to be checked and your license supposed to be withdrawn from you. But who's going to withdraw the license now? Nobody. So you don't love your life as a citizen. Government cannot love your life for you. Now let me show you another. One of the reasons that this country is just moving on its own. So the government did not care for you. The president did not care for you. This is the picture. This is Nigeria hard hand currency. Now, this currency is to be another country. This currency will not be in the public space. How many times do you see dollars like this? Just look at it. Just look at it. How many times did you see dollars like this? That make you, to put dollar in your wallet and be straight, you respect dollar. I will tell you, this currency is attached to people's blood, ancestors' blood. When I say ancestor, the people before, maybe you see some money, you see some head of people, then that is before they put the people's head. That means they might have do something that made this currency be non-existent. That made people to make value of this currency. They might have do something reasonable to the nation. If you even go to America, you see dollars, you see human heads there on dollars. But Nigeria is rampant. You see a lot of currency like 500. I say on the Azikiwe, you will see a 5 naira, is it Tafa Balawa. You will see now that's even 1,000 naira note. You will see 2 heads are standing. So that means those people have really done something good, reasonable to this nation that will make them to be remembered by putting their head, their names on the currency that will be going global. So now look at this currency. If to be another nations, this currency is already a disease. That is why you see many sicknesses going on in Nigeria today. You see a lot of people going on with cancer, with heart problem, because the chemical run on this money is already fading away. So you holding your hands, carrying this money with your hands. Some of us don't even wash our hands. Some of us don't even cleanse our hands before we use it, before we put it in our mouth. There's no proper hygiene for this currency. Look at it. It's already decay. This currency is decay. It's a large population black nation using this in this 21st century. 2025. This is the currency that is still going around the nation. This currency suppose, now who's going to be held responsible for this? Is the CBN's governor. Supposed to debunch this currency and bring new ones. We didn't say you should do fraud to bring new one, as what they did in Buhari time. They repaint and paint currency and loot and do fraud with it. No, but this currency is supposed to be kept aside. Or you take it to museum or to whatever. This currency is not supposed to be also be using in the public place by now. So you can see the nation have already failed. Not the nation is failing. Not the government are failing. No, they have already failed. There is no remedy. There is no putting together. There is no amendment. Never. Never. You cannot see this currency like this in other nations. Nations respect their currency. If you can go to some countries like dollars, like pounds, like euros, those are well-kept currency. If they see that the currency is, look the numbers, look the year, then we just pack them aside. Bring the new currency to be more floating in the nation for people. That is why they will respect their currency more than anything. You cannot match it. You cannot abuse it. You cannot abuse it. Maybe Nigeria recently they have been trying by not be throwing up your currency in, be throwing it up to abuse the currency. But have you really put it to check to do the right thing, to follow up that, oh, we should stop throwing up our currency? You're trying by saying that, but do you really, work on it? Maybe some people you leave them, some people you arrest them by throwing their currency. Look at it. My people, you have to put your text there, put your comment there. Then if this country is going to work again. But my opinion, let's divide this country and let everybody hold his own part and know where we are coming from. God bless you. God bless the nations.